Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to do a short lesson on writing the equation of a line, but instead of using the slope-intercept form, today we're going to use the point-slope formula. Okay, so if you watched the prior video on when we were using the slope-intercept form, we're actually using the same two examples, but I want to use a different formula to show you that you'll still get the same answer. All right, so with this here, we still have to do some labeling. So for A, the slope is -2. I'm going to put M. Now, for our point, when we use the point slope formula, we're going to be labeling our ordered pairs x1 and y1. Those are the symbols that I'll use. So x1, y1. Now that we have that, I'm going to rewrite the point slope formula. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And now I'm going to substitute values into this and just solve for y, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is substitute my values. Y, I don't substitute anything for that. Y1, I put 12 equals m is -2. X, I don't put anything for x, but x1, I have to put -3. Now, anytime you substitute that negative in there, we're going to have to rewrite it. So this is really should say y minus 12 equals -2 times x plus 3. Okay, remember that when you have the double negatives right here, we got to change that to a plus sign. All right. So now, let me move that out the way. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just solve for y. Solve for y. So on the right side, I need to distribute. Okay. So on the, on the right side, we need to distribute. So on the left side, y minus 12 stays the same for now. And then I need to do -2 times x, which is -2x. And then -2 times +3, which is -6. Now, to finish solving for y, we just need to add 12 to both sides. And when we do that, I have to add 12 to a like term. -2x is not a like term to 12. -6 is a like term to 12. So that's why I put the plus 12 underneath the -6. The 12s cancel out, and we're left with y equals -2x plus 6. And that would be our final answer. So that's how it looks when you use the point slope formula, okay? When using the point slope formula to get your answer, you just essentially solve for y. So let's take a look at example B. Once again, we have our slope, which is m, right? And when we label our point, we're going to use x1 and y1, okay? Next thing I always do is rewrite the formula that I'm using. We're using the point slope formula, so that's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And now we're going to go ahead and plug in our values. Remember, y stays as y. y1 is -5. M equals m, which is 3/4, times x. We keep x the same. And then x1 we're going to replace with 8. So now that I've done that, I need to go ahead and start solving for y. But first, on the left side over here, remember, we have to rewrite that, okay? So that's going to turn into y plus 5 equals 3/4 times x minus 8, okay? Double negatives turn to a positive, all right? And now that we've done that, once again, like I said, we can start solving for y. But on the right side, we have to distribute. -3/4 times x and -3/4 times, 3/4 times x and 3/4 times -8. So let's go ahead and do that. The left side stays the same, y plus 5. 3/4 times x is just 3/4 x, okay? And 3/4 times -8. what we're going to do is multiply the 3 times the 8. Well, excuse me, 3 times -8, which is -24. And then we'll keep the denominator the same, 4. Okay. Now, I'm going to simplify my fraction here. Okay. So when I rewrite it, I'm going to rewrite y plus 5 equals 3/4 x minus 6, because 24 divided by 4 is 6. And now the last step to solve for y, we essentially want to subtract 5. So I'm going to put the -5 under the +5, and I'm going to put the -5 under the -6. The 5's cancel out, and we're left with y equals 3/4 x. You have -6 and -5. The signs are the same, so you add and you keep it a negative. So our final answer is y equals 3/4 x minus 11. And that's how you write the equation of a line using the point slope formula. You all have a good day. Hope this helped out. Leave comments in the comment area. Deuces.